Hare Krishna. Have you ever heard of a temple where the flag flutters against the wind, where no birds fly overhead, and where every 12 years an ancient ritual is performed in complete darkness? Welcome to the mysterious temple of Jagannath Puri. Nil Madhavam Bhajami. I bow to Nil Madhav, the glowing form of Sri Krishna himself. This is no ordinary temple. It stands not just on the land of Odisha, but in the heart of Sanatan Dharma. Legends say this temple holds the beating heart of Sri Krishna, even today. Let's begin with the dream of king. Long ago, King Indradyumna saw Bhagwan Vishnu in a dream. He was told to go to a place called Banka Mohan by a river and find a glowing neem wood. There he would discover Nil Madhav, the divine form of Krishna. When the king found the wood, he felt an energy so strong he knew it was divine. He wanted to carve out idols from this wood, but no carpenter could do it. Their tools broke every time. Then one day an old man appeared. He was Vishwakarma, the divine architect in disguise. He agreed to carve the idols, but only if no one disturbed him for 21 days. He locked himself in a chamber, but on the 15th day, the queen, worried of the old man, opened the door. Vishwakarma vanished, leaving behind three unfinished idols, Jagannath Ji, Balbhadra Ji, and Subhadra Maiya. Their hands were missing, their forms was half done, but the king accepted it as divine will. That's why even today the deities of Jagannath temple look different, unfinished, yet alive. Now here's the mystery. The flag atop the temple always flutters opposite to the wind. Try this anywhere else, it won't happen. And no birds fly above this temple. Not one. In fact, planes are not allowed to fly or enter this area. The prasād here is another wonder. It is made in traditional clay pots, stacked one over the other, 7 layers high. Strangely, the first top farthest from the fire cooks first. How is that possible? No one knows. And the prasād, no matter how many come to eat, it never falls short. Now let's talk about the most sacred secret of all, the Brahma Padārtha. Every 12 years, the idols made of neem wood are changed, but deep inside each idol is a mysterious core. When the old idols are replaced, this core is transferred to the new. This transfer is done in complete darkness. The entire city's power is cut off. CRPF guards guard the temple. Only one head priest is allowed inside, blindfolded. He wears cotton clothes and carries the Brahma Padārtha by feel alone. What is this thing? Some say it's still beating heart of Sri Krishna. When Sri Krishna left his body after the Mahabharata war, his body merged into the 5 elements, but his heart remained alive, untouched. Arjuna placed it on wooden plank and let it float in the water. That same heart was found by King Indradyumna as Nil Madhav, and today it is said that it lives within Jagannath Ji. Some believe this Brahma Padārtha is a divine reactor, a source of limitless energy. Archaeologist Praveen Mohan suggests it might be an ancient device far beyond our science. He says that why the idols are wooden, wood doesn't conduct electricity, and that's why every 12 years the idols must be changed. The woods get damaged by the powerful energy inside, but locals say something else. They believe if anyone sees the Brahma Padārtha, they will die. That's why even the head priest is blindfolded. No one must know its true form, but maybe it's science, maybe it's spirit. or maybe both. There's also a strict rule. The temple's flag must be changed every day. If one day is missed, they say the temple will close for 18 years. Such is the power of tradition of this place. And then there's history, painful but powerful. The temple has been attacked 18 times by the invaders: Firoz Shah, Tughlaq, Aurangzeb, British forces, but every time the idols were hidden, the spirit protected. Once during the attack of cruel king named Raktabhak, the idols were buried in a cave for 140 years. Yet Jagannath Ji returned, strong as ever. Today, a stone board outside the temple clearly says, only practicing Hindus may enter. Even great leaders like Indira Gandhi, Rabindranath Tagore, Dr. Ambedkar, and Mahatma Gandhi weren't allowed in simply because they were accompanied by non-Hindus. Harsh, maybe, but it comes from centuries of pain and protection. Jagannath Temple is not just a structure, it's a living legend. A temple where science bows to mystery, where every ritual hides a story, where the heart of Sri Krishna may still be beating. Let's pause here. What if one day we remembered Sri Krishna's heart, not just in a temple, but in our own? What if we protected truth and tradition with the same care? If this story touched you, share it with someone who loves our Sanatan roots, and tell us in the comments which temple secrets should we explore next. Signing off, humble devotee, Hare Krishna, Jai Jagannath.